Hello, Assalamu alaikum, and greetings from Sydney, Australia. So, first of all, I thank you very much for subscribing my channel. It seems that a lot of people are liking my videos, and in the past 30 days, I received 11,000 new subscribers, so which is really amazing, and thank you from the bottom of my heart. So that's really great. Keep watching and keep subscribing. So I'll take you around my local area and tell you something about myself as well. So regarding my personal background, I'm a mechanical engineer, and I worked in different roles in Australia and overseas. But in Australia, we've been living for the past 25 years. So before that, I was in Thailand from between 1993 and 2000. So in Thailand, we stayed at the Asian Institute of Technology. I did my post-graduation in 1993, 1994. And then I went briefly to Pakistan and came back and stayed there before coming to Australia. So it has been a nice experience staying there, and I picked up some Thai as well. So you could have noticed, that I still can speak some Thai. Broken Thai is not like fluent, but at least I can get the purpose, or get the things done in a more effective way. So we've been living here for the past 25 years. As I say that, worked in the government for 15 years in the Australian government at different government departments, state and local, federal level. And then last year we decided to, I was hospitalized last year, and we decided that, just stay back and live a semi-retirement life. So do a bit of traveling. We love traveling. I've been to maybe 25, 30 countries, so it's really an interesting part of our life here, in Australia. So we live about 40 kilometers roughly, from the CBD of Sydney. So this is our house. We have some fruit trees, some plants, like a veggie pack. This has some oranges as well. This side has got the oranges, and this hasn't got. I don't know why. So we got this house back in 2003 and did some renovation and all sort of things. But it's a large block, so we thought to do a bit of extension. We did extension where the family was growing, and later on in 2012, I put another house, on the same block because the government was allowing to build the houses. So I gave it to on rent. So that's a typical way around the things here. They're just my tenants here. This is a guava tree. It gives a lot of fruit, So it's still I think there is one guava, but these birds are eating. So give lots and lots of fruit. And from outside we don't, stop anyone picking up the fruit. So sometimes people just come and pick the fruit from here and then eat. So still you could see this. Birds have just done their best. But yeah, so this is typically how we have been living here in Australia. I'll show you in the second clip. I'll show you the video I recorded earlier, which have a house party. So we often go to other people's houses and they come to us as well. So sometimes like it becomes like a big party. So we'll give you a bit of insight on that, how we party here. Just today we're just having a party, so there are around 40 people coming at home. So just started doing a bit of cooking today, and it's around 40 guests coming today, so hopefully it'll be a lot of fun. So okay, so we'll start cooking and hopefully how it goes. It's going to be a chicken curry. Okay, so I'm just frying this chicken at the moment, and I boiled with the I put the onions, tomatoes, and some spices first to just let it cook first. And now once it has been cooked, so I put this green chilies and some spices, ginger and garlic, and later on I'll put some yogurt as well. And after that, do a bit of frying, and then we'll be done and dusted. That's the system. This is the mutton. I've just put the stuff inside. I should have showed you how I started, but just trying to avoid the cooking inside because there's another part going on inside. So hopefully there'll be a bit of time saving. So the Australian suburbs are pretty comfortable. You could see here, very neat and clean suburbs. Look how wide these streets are. This could be from the edge of the house to the other edge of the house. The distance can be, the span can be 60, 70 meters. Pretty wide and open space. And you could see how clean they are. Very clean. It's beautiful. They used to be like big trees, but I think the council has got rid of them. And this is the main drive, so you could see this bus operating as well. In each suburb, there is a facility that the bus will be operating. It will be stopping, the bus stop will be every 200-300 meters, you know. So that's how the government has basically provided the facilities. Like this is the bus stop. Someone has played with this pole, but this is a pole and this says that this is the bus stop. These are the typical houses here. That house is on sale. So normally the people sell their houses through the agents. And this has got like a board here. So the house prices in Sydney have skyrocketed. The houses have become very, very expensive and very unaffordable for many people. I can give you an example that we have, like our block is 700 square meter block. 600 square meter is the actual one, and plus 100 square meter is the council's roughly easement, where we can't build anything. It's just at the front, you know, where I was standing with the cars and everything. It's just there. We can't build anything, but you know, it's part of. So 3 bedrooms we bought like in 2003 was $276,000. But now, like this average, like these houses, they are more than $1 million. So Australian dollars. So you can't afford a house if you're on a single income. You need to work, like 2 people need to work to pay the mortgage. Apart from traveling, what else I do? So what are my hobbies? Yes, I love traveling. That's my main hobby. And then I do motorbike riding, generally on weekends. I used to drive with the groups, but I found that, you know, in group, if you're riding in a group, they do lots of speeding. So I just go on my own, you know, on weekends. And the other thing is, other hobby is I do flying. So I'm a pilot as well. And I do flying from a restricted area, so I can't, you know, give you all the flying and things like that. But, you know, I got a few clear photographs, as you can see these photographs, you know, from my training and while flying. You know. So that's how my hobbies are. But rest of the time we do all the like household stuff. You know, if there are things are broken, fix it. Plumbing, painting, house painting. Most of the car repairs. So I do like repair my cars by myself most of the time. 70-80% car repairs, you know, I do by myself. So it saves me a bit of time and effort as well. We have here that how we dispose of the garbage. So we have like these 2 garbage bins. So this red bin is where the general waste goes. So this is picked up every week on Thursday morning. So we have to put it on Wednesday evening. So yesterday we put it, and then today was empty. So this one, this is for the recycled things like cans, cardboards, you know, things like that, plastic, bottles and everything, we put it this. And this is picked up by the council every it is picked up by the council every 2 weeks. So the red bin every week, yellow bin in a 2 weeks time. So we put these bins here on a curb, and the truck would come around, say, 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning, 5 o'clock in the morning, and they just pick it and done. They leave the empty things here and we'll put them back. So thank you for watching, and that was all for today. If you have any further comments, or if you'd like to know more about anything, just put in your comments and I'll try to give you the answer if I know in a best way. Until then, I'll see you in the next vlog, but don't forget to like, subscribe, share and comment.